2001 P New York Quarter. The 50-state quarters program, launched by the U.S. Mint in 1999, aimed to release 5 new state-themed quarters each year until all 50 states were represented. These quarters were not just currency, they were symbols of American pride, culture, and history. In 2001, the U.S. Mint struck 5 new quarters: New York, North Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Kentucky. But one stood out for collectors and patriots alike: the New York State Quarter. Released on January 2, 2001, this was the first state quarter of the new millennium, instantly adding a special aura to its legacy. Statue of Liberty the design, honoring the Empire State. The 2001 New York Quarter features the Statue of Liberty, representing freedom and hope. An outline of the state of New York. A line tracing the path of the Hudson River and the Erie Canal, symbols of the state's importance in American commerce. The inscription, Gateway to Freedom. This powerful design, combined with its significance as the 11th coin in the series, makes it a collector's favorite, even without error. But with a rare error, it becomes legendary. Brain why the 2001 P New York Quarter is so valuable. In general, 2001 P New York Quarters are common. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 655 million of them. But a very small number were struck with rare mint errors that have sent values soaring into the tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Fire key error types that make this coin ultra-rare. Double strikes. A second image overlapping the first, dramatic, highly visible, and extremely rare. These quarters have sold for $5,000 to $15,000, depending on condition. Off-center strikes. When the quarter is not properly aligned in the press. Large off-centers, especially those above 50%, have sold for $1,000 to $4,000. Clipped planchet errors. A portion of the coin is literally missing due to a miscut planchet. Rare clips on a 2001 P can bring $500 to $2,000. Struck on the wrong planchet. Some 2001 P New York quarters were accidentally struck on foreign or dime planchets. These rare examples have fetched $10,000 to $25,000 in auctions. Full brockage errors. One of the rarest and most visually stunning types of error. A 2001 P brockage quarter in mint condition could bring $30,000 or more. But the most legendary one. There's a 2001 P New York quarter known to have a major double strike on a foreign planchet, which sold in a private auction for over $100,000. That's right, a single quarter worth more than a house. Money bag value breakdown. What's your 2001 P New York quarter worth? Let's break down potential values based on error type and condition. Type condition estimated value standard circulate average $0.25, $1 uncirculated MS, 65 plus certified $5, $20 off, center error MS condition $1, 000, $4, 000 double struck near perfect $5, 000, $15, 000 brockage MS or proof $20. 000, $30, 000 plus foreign planchet verified $25, 000, $100, 000 plus. Even if you don't have the $100,000 unicorn, a clean error coin can still net you a life-changing amount of cash. Magnifying glass tilted left. How to identify a rare 2001 P New York quarter. What to look for. Check for mint errors, use a magnifying glass. Look for off-center designs, doubling, or weird shapes. Weigh the coin. Normal quarters weigh 5.67 grams. If it's lighter or heavier, it may be a foreign planchet. Listen to the ring. Some off-metal planchets have a duller sound. Get it graded. Use PCGS or NGC for authentication. A certified error coin always sells for more. Classical building real-world sales. Let's look at some real auction records. Heritage Auctions sold a double-struck 2001 P New York quarter in MS 66 for $12,650. An off-metal 2001 P sold privately for over $25,000. A full brockage example in MS condition is rumored to have fetched $30,000 plus. Brain why this coin matters to collectors. The 2001 P New York quarter is not just another state coin, it represents the millennial gateway to modern statehood commemoratives. A tribute to New York's symbolic Freedom Post, 9/11. A canvas for some of the most dramatic and valuable mint errors. It combines historical significance, national emotion, and modern rarity, a triple threat in the world of numismatics. Direct hit final thoughts, check your change. So the next time you're sorting through your change, don't overlook the 2001 P New York quarter. What looks like just another 25 cents could actually be worth tens, or hundreds, of thousands of dollars. White heavy check mark if you see any strange shapes, double prints, or planchet problems, don't spend it. Instead, send it in for grading. Because it might just be the most valuable quarter you'll ever find. The history of the Washington quarter. Let's rewind the clock a bit. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932, originally intended as a one-year commemorative issue for the 200th birthday of George Washington. But due to its popularity, it became the permanent replacement for the standing Liberty quarter. Fast forward to 1992, and the Washington quarter was still going strong. But something unusual happened at the Denver Mint, something that would produce one of the rarest varieties in modern U.S. coinage. Hear what makes the 1992 D Washington quarter rare. Here's where things get exciting. In 1992, the U.S. Mint struck standard business strike coins for general circulation. But alongside these normal coins, a very small number of 1,992 quarters were mistakenly struck using proof dies, which are usually reserved for highly polished, collector-grade coins. The most famous and valuable of these errors is known as the 1992 D close AM quarter. Wait, what does close AM mean? In the word America on the reverse, back, of the coin, the A and M are extremely close together, almost touching. Normally on circulation coins, the A and M have a noticeable space between them, what's known as a wide AM. Only a handful of 1992 D quarters with the close AM design are known to exist, making them ultra-rare, and extremely sought after. Brain understanding the proof die mix-up. Now let's break it down further. Proof coins are specially minted using polished dies and planchets. They have sharp details, mirror-like fields, and are usually sold in collector sets, not meant for general circulation. The 1992 D close AM error happened because the Denver Mint accidentally used the reverse proof die, which featured the close AM design, to strike a small number of regular quarters. These coins got mixed into general circulation, unnoticed at the time. It wasn't until years later that eagle-eyed collectors began to spot the difference. And the value of these error coins skyrocketed. Moneybag real market value, what are they worth? Now, let's talk money. And this is where things get jaw-dropping. The 1992 D close AM quarter in high-grade condition can fetch prices ranging from $2,000 to over $20,000, depending on its grade and clarity. In mint state, MS 65 or higher, certified by PCGS or NGC, it becomes a holy grail for modern era coin collectors. There are also rumors of auction sales and private deals reaching upwards of $30,000 or more, especially for coins in uncirculated or proof-like condition. Even a worn 1992 D close AM found in circulation could bring in hundreds to a few $1,000s just for being a legitimate error coin. Magnifying glass tilted left how to spot the rare 1992 D close AM. So now you're probably rushing to your coin jar. And you should be. Here's how to tell if you've got one of the rare ones. Step-by-step identification. Flip the quarter to the reverse side. Look closely at the word America. On regular quarters, there's a wide space between the A and M. On the rare close AM, the A and M almost touch. A magnifying glass helps, and comparing with a known regular quarter can highlight the difference. Also, be sure to check the mint mark. We're focusing on 1992 D, struck at the Denver Mint. If your quarter has the close AM and it's a 1992 D, you may have just struck coin collector gold. Scroll grading matters, get it certified. If you think you have a 1992 D close AM quarter, don't rush to sell it on eBay. Instead, get it graded by a professional service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service. NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A graded, certified error coin fetches far higher prices, and it gives buyers confidence that it's the real deal. Collectors and dealers will pay top dollar for verified specimens. Fire. Why is this coin so important? There are only a handful of known examples, and fewer still in high grade. For modern coins, that level of rarity is incredibly unusual. Collectors value coins like the 1992 D-Close AM because they offer a mix of modern accessibility, it's not 200 years old. Ultra-low mintage, possibly under 20 discovered so far. Clear visual difference, Close AM is noticeable with magnification. Real market value, tens of thousands of dollars. Loudspeaker final thoughts, check your pockets. It's coins like this that remind us, treasure is still out there, hiding in everyday pocket change. Imagine this, you find a 1992 D quarter in your drawer, look closely, and see that A and M almost touching. You send it for grading, and boom, you just turned 25 cents into $10,000 or more. That's the thrill of coin collecting, and why the 1992 D Washington quarter is truly one of the most exciting modern rarities in U.S. coin history.